yourself at all times. Obey my commands. The navel's the foul line. Your trucks are good. Anything on these belts is a low blow. Touch your gloves.
Here we go.
Well, I know Teagan Dooley got a lot of pop because that guy he knocked out that I had, he was about 6'6" and about 260 pounds. So he
Absolutely.
put that guy to sleep. So let's see what he can do here.
Absolutely. Your usual feeling out process right here. Good body work by James Gray, trying to dodge those shots that Teagan's headhunting so far. Good jabs. Oh, caught him with a jab to the face.
One thing with that jab, you want to work it just at the body and the head. You don't want to put all the jabs in one area. Okay?
Exactly. You gotta give him different looks.
Exactly.
Teagan is walking him down though, putting him in the corner. You're gonna see where he's looking for that opening to land a really. It looks like he's looking to land like one good shot.
Yeah, Gray looked like he's kind of bracing down for the big shot to come. So
Right, which may be a smart idea to knowing that it's coming.
Teagan has him in the corner. He had him in the corner. When he get him pinned down like that, baby, you got to go.
Absolutely. But maybe he's also trying to figure out James Gray's rhythm before pouncing. Teagan Dooley, like I said, he's a multi-sport combat athlete. So he's a very seasoned veteran in MMA, kickboxing, boxing alike, and maybe he's exercising a certain amount of patience, not looking to go all out for round one, possibly wanting to put him in round 2 or 3 to make him dig deeper. Yeah,
I say feel the guy out, but don't get around the way.
Right. He is walking him down, and definitely you could tell he's studying James Gray's motions, waiting for that timing to find the good shots to get in there. But I will give it up to James Gray. He's keeping busy.
Oh, no doubt about it.
He's getting walked down, but he's striking more. He's landing some significant strikes. Teagan is peppering him with a kind of a back fist style jab.
Well, Teagan is eating these jabs. He's eating them to the body. He's eating them to the head.
He's taking a lot of punches right now. But is Teagan just waiting him out for James Gray to punch himself out, or is he just underestimating James?
I don't know, Justin. I mean, Gray is fighting at a pretty good pace, but he's not throwing a lot of punches. He's piling up a lot of points with that jab, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, if Teagan's going to drop that bomb, baby, he needs to drop it now. He's
getting a little taste of it right there. He just missed it. What punch do you think he's looking for? I mean, it looks like he's looking for that overhand left, or that cross to just get right through. Try to catch him on the way back in.
Well, I think Teagan may have waited out that round a little bit. And Gray fought a good fight with that jab. He fought a nice fight with that jab.
I honestly would have to give that round to James Gray as far as the amount of volume of punches. It didn't really seem to phase Teagan just yet, but those body punches will add up, as you know.
Well, is this a 6-round fight?
This is a 4-round fight. So
the only thing about a 4-round fight, Justin, you can't give away a round.
Right.
Okay. And now.
But that's a questionable round. Like, how are the judges going to decide this one? Are they going to decide it on ring control? At that point, they would give it to Teagan. But if they're going to decide on volume of punches and significant striking, I would have to give that to James Gray.
No doubt about it. If I was sitting there at the ring corner and I was the judge, Justin, I would like the way he was moving with the jab up and down to the body, and he was getting out of the corner. Teagan was letting him escape out of those corners, and I thought he would pour it on a little bit when he had him pinned down in the corners.
And Halloween was last weekend, so this whole Freddy versus Jason type of situation where Michael Myers is walking you down, and every shot you give him, it's not going to. Let's see what happens. Round number 2. This is where a lot of questions are going to be answered. James Gray firing out, a little more confidence in him, it looks like.
And Gray could be more confident.
He could be, yeah, absolutely. Putting in some more work. Teagan is just taking those damages. Landed some back. I'd have to give the speed advantage to James for sure.
Well, see, we see him in the corner. He's able to escape out of these corners.
Absolutely. Teagan is peppering him with a right-hand jab, throwing some combos now.
And
a little more busy for Teagan.
Yeah. And one thing about it, Justin, you can't wait too long. You can't wait before you start your attack. And if Teagan continues to wait, he's going to find himself behind again in another round.
Absolutely. Overhand right by James Gray landed to mark. But Teagan is still walking him down and trapping him in that corner. James is trying to dance around, get out of it. If James was able to work his angles a little better, I think he would have a significant advantage over Teagan right now.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with Teagan might be waiting on that big punch. If you watch the Wilder fight, he just walks around and looks for that big punch and he gets behind.
Good shot by James Gray right there. Is it just me, or does Teagan seem a little slow to the punch?
He does seem slow. He's a guy that lifts a lot of weights in the gym. They do a lot of these weight lifting and stuff like that. These just pump you up. They slow you down a lot.
The question also is, how much weight did Teagan have to cut for this fight?
Right.
Because a bad weight cut will take a lot of energy out of you, and where you're normally an explosive fighter, you may be lacking in that right now.
Well, Justin, he's having a little bit of problems with this guy's skill set. This guy's jabbing and moving.
Mm-hmm.
Teagan's probably gonna have to catch this kid.
Yeah. And maybe despite him moving forward, he may be still trying to fight as a defensive fighter, trying to catch him on the way in.
I just think Teagan's fighting a little bit too slow right now, Justin. Just too
maybe
slow.
too cautious too. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, he's coming forward, but he's just not attacking enough, Justin. He's just not attacking enough.
I agree. He's definitely got the ring dominance, but he's not.
And his opponent is getting more and more confident as the fight goes along.
Absolutely. The more you land, the more confident you're going to be.
Mm-hmm. Good shot.
Good shots by James Gray. Teagan trying to fire back. Teagan Dooley is a tank, man. He's very durable. There you go. They're going to be going into round number 3. Now at this point, where's the advantage going to be? Is it going to be in James Gray? Obviously he's a quicker fighter here. Is his cardio better? Teagan Dooley, he doesn't look like he's out of shape or out of breath over there. He hasn't really expended a lot of energy.
I know, but just a lot of times when they do that, they're pacing themselves and they're scared they're going to get too tired.
Right.
And so they don't want to throw punches to quite close to like the end of the fight.
Right.
Maybe he has a certain time when he wants to turn it up, but a lot of times when a guy ain't throwing punches like that and he's pacing like that and he's slow, he just ain't got no confidence in his conditioning.
Exactly. Now, here's another thing. The more punches and volume that James Gray has been throwing, how tired are his arms? I can see he's resting them on the ring ropes right there.
Hey, I don't mind my guy being tired, damn it, if he's winning the round.
I agree.
Hey.
Everything right here.
Round number 3 commencing.
I got it 2-0.
I would give it in favor of James on that one. I mean, despite Teagan walking him down, James is landing significant strikes. Kind of a Mayweather situation. Mayweather will pack up a lot in his fights as well. But at the same time, he wins the fights out of punches and volume. So we may have one of those cases here.
Teagan does have a reputation of fading in fights and for Teagan. So I think he may be wanting to just turn it on when he get a chance.
Oh, goodness sakes. We're gonna see what he's trying to do here. You can tell he's looking for that one big shot, though.
Good shot.
Good snap. Like, see right there, that power and that snap on those explosive shots from James Gray. That may make the significant difference.
Oh, no doubt about it.
In the significant striking. Teagan putting on much more better combos there. I'm getting tongue-tied now. Better combos from Teagan. Oh, a slip up, a slip. No count there.
If I'm telling my opponent Gray, I'm telling him we can win this fight.
Absolutely. It is very much a winnable fight, especially third round. You're up in punches. You're throwing those punches in bunches. You're throwing better combos. You got better movement. Well, it's almost as if you can make the case that even though Teagan Dooley's walking him down, is James Gray baiting him in?
Well, as you notice right there, Teagan is just letting him escape out of those corners. Justin,
Exactly.
and that's just not good. That's a perfect opportunity for him to attack right there.
Now, if you can get James Gray to get a little more knowledgeable in learning how to set those traps, I think he would be a very dangerous
no doubt
fighter
about
for
it.
sure.
You're right. This kid may be just too slick for Justin.
Maybe. Oh, that was a good front hand jab from Teagan Dooley to James right there. You see that sweat fly off of him.
And if you look at Teagan is fighting like a weightlifter. He's fighting like a football player.
Slow, very slow.
Yeah, very slow.
Powerful, but slow.
Yeah.
Kind of oh, man.
And Gray knows he's got this fight won, Justin. He knows it. He just can't get caught.
Absolutely. Now we're seeing a little bit more movement from Teagan, but is that going to be indicative of a change in strategy or something that he may be turning on the pace from him?
Well, Justin, he's
good
just,
bulldog out of that corner
with the shoulder, right?
Yeah, let him know you're not a
See,
pushover.
Right there, he had him pinned down, and he bagged up, and he let him out.
But I do have to give James Gray a lot of credit for his footwork and mobility to stay out of those traps like that. So whether he's even though he's not really setting traps, he is putting in the work
No doubt about
to
it.
get around Teagan Dooley. So round number 4, fourth and final round. I got to give honestly, I got to give 3 out of 4 to James Gray out
no
of punches.
doubt about it. Yes, he's fought a good tactical fight with that jab. He's been working that jab to the head, to the body, and it's nothing really hard. He's just piling up a lot of points. Teagan is walking around, loading, waiting to let that big bomb go, and then it just ain't coming out.
Absolutely. And, Teagan Dooley, he landed about 2 or 3 good, significant strikes and power shots in there. It didn't really phase James too much, kind of, shocked him a little bit, might have dazed him slightly, but, quick recovery, like almost instant recovery from James Gray. And, you could see the excitement on his face that, he's able to move around. He knows he's in a fight against a monster.
You're right, yeah.
But it is like a horror movie where the monster's coming at you and you're landing all those strikes. But is he going to get that kill shot?
This is the 4th and final round, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, round number 4. This is going to be all or nothing for him right there.
He needs to move.
Teagan, I think, absolutely needs to have a knockout or TKO victory here if he's going to win this round or win this fight. Because honestly, depending on how the judges score it, because you never know how they score the fights.
Exactly.
Every judge is different.
He's going forward, but Teagan is just throwing 1s and 2s.
Good power shots from Teagan Dooley. Looking for that knockout, obviously. He wants that win. James just knows he just needs to survive this round.
Exactly.
And if he can do it while landing more strikes and more punches, the better it's going to be. Crowd is going to go wild right now for Teagan, trying to ramp him up, trying to motivate him to fight strong, fight hard, and finish his fight strong.
No doubt about it. If Teagan's going to do it, he needs to do it right now.
Good head movement from James. Knowing Teagan's looking for that headshot knockout.
And he's doing a good job, Justin, of just hustling with that jab.
Absolutely.
He's just pushing that jab in there.
I think Teagan did not do enough to really wear down his opponent to land that kill shot later.
Yeah.
So walking him down is one thing, intimidating people's another, but actually landing the significant strikes to break down your opponent, sometimes it's like chopping down an oak tree with a spoon. Teagan Dooley's putting in a lot more work here. He knows it's all or nothing in this round.
Well, to me,
this is a good
Teagan
fight
just
now.
looked like he's been just watching his gas tank.
Right.
Too much.
He could be fighting way too cautious. Way too cautious for sure. Clinching, that's not going to help anybody.
Shot, Justin. I still think he needs to come up with a big shot.
He definitely does. James Gray is just peppering him up, to the head, to the body. Good lead hook. Excellent lead hook. Circling out, making Teagan chase him. I mean, this is, This is almost Mayweather. I mean, Mayweather's strategy right at this point.
No doubt.
If James can withstand whatever flurry that Teagan may be bringing, I think James has this in the book.
I think he does.
Good uppercut
Good to the body.
right to the spleen almost.
That
10
was a good
seconds
shot.
in this fight.
A bit too late, though.
It's too late for Teagan. I think James is going to take this one home, unless the boxer or the judges are watching something different. That was it.
Teagan just held on to his hands too long on that fight.
Honestly, I would personally give that to James Gray. Significant striking. Teagan Dooley dominated the ring dominance, I guess, whatever. He walked him down a lot, but walking down is not boxing.
No.
Boxing is your number of punches that you can land.
Yeah, if you're not going to get the guy when you get him, I mean, he just didn't attack enough in that fight. There was several times in the corners where he had Gray pinned down, and he just didn't go to work.
Absolutely.
He didn't go to work.
And excellent job by James Gray here with.
I was very impressed.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah.
great defensive maneuvering. His footwork was fantastic. Kept circling out of the corners that Teagan kept walking him into.
Yeah.
Struck him, kept hitting, kept chopping him down. Obviously Teagan's a freaking tank. He's durable.
Yeah.
So, I want to see how the judges see this fight versus how I don't want to mean pundits per se, but more knowledgeable boxing aficionados would see this fight as well.
Yes.
You and I have got so much fighting experience that we see, what a lot of the judges won't see.
Yeah.
So, we're going to see how the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission judges are going to score this fight.
No doubt.
This is going to be phenomenal. It'll take them a minute to get that written down.
And Gray's jab may have saved him.
Absolutely.
Got him a good win.
Great striking, defensive striking from James Gray. Phenomenal footwork from him, I believe. It's not that next level world beater style footwork, but at the same time, it's enough to do the job tonight.
Good point. No doubt. Gray did a great job of boxing and jab.
And honestly, with him being 0-1 right now in his career, this win will give him a level playing field. Batting 1,000, batting 500.
Let's not forget, he came here in his hometown. And,
all right, here we go.
And might have done this.
Here's the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a round of applause for these two fighters. This bout has ended in a majority decision. Judge Gerald Ritter scores the bout 38-38, even. Judge Michael Scott scores the bout 40-36. Judge Travis Kirkpatrick scores the bout 39-37. For your winner by majority decision, out of the red corner, Teagan